What's up, everyone? Joshua from Future Filmmaker 2940 here, giving you guys my little quick thoughts on Clifford the Big Red Dog, starring Darby Camp, Tony Hill, Jack Whitehall, Sienna Glory, and Kenan Thompson. Based on the books of the same name by Norman Bridwell and based on the cartoon, and directed by Walt Becker. When Emily Elizabeth meets a magical animal rescuer who gives a little red puppy, she never anticipates waking up to find a giant 10-foot hound in her small New York City apartment. With her single mother away on business, Emily and her fun but impulsive uncle sets out on an adventure that takes a bite out of the Big Apple. When it comes to Clifford the Big Red Dog, I grew up with Clifford the Big Red Dog, the cartoon. It was a thing that used to be in the house all the time. And I remember also playing one of the learning games back in elementary school. And the only movie prior to this that we had with Clifford the Big Red Dog was the 2004 Clifford's Really Big Movie. So when they first announced a live action movie, I was pretty much like everybody else. Why are you doing this? This is not worth it. This is not needed. And even judging from the leaked image of Clifford the Big Red Dog, he just did not look like Clifford the Big Red Dog. He just looked like a red dog, painted red. But the more I sat on it and the more I saw of it, I went into this movie with an open mind and with optimistic mindset. And I will admit, Clifford the Big Red Dog, I did not hate. I'm gonna be honest about it. I did not hate this movie. I know there's some people on the internet who are bashing the movie, but me, having grown up with Clifford, I will say this is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. That doesn't mean it's a great movie, but it's a cute enough, harmless kids movie that you can watch on Paramount Plus. Starting off with the positives, of course, I will say that the acting for the most part is pretty good. You have some good actors in here. Darby Camp, I really liked as Emily Elizabeth, and her chemistry with Clifford, even though he's not a real puppy, which is one of the things I do kind of wish it was an animatronic Clifford. I will say she does great with the role of Emily Elizabeth. And Clifford, he's adorable, he looks cute, he has a lot of funny moments to him, and I thought the heartfelt moments of Emily and Clifford and from this movie came from them. I also very much enjoyed some of the other actors like Kenan Thompson and Sienna Glory, even though she's not in it very much. And also actors like Tony Hill I thought were very good. I also think this movie is a very well shot film, and for the budget they have, Clifford, he looks a lot better than they actually anticipated. He looks exactly how he's supposed to look, and there was a lot of moments in this movie where I chuckled. And there was one moment in this movie with him, he's going to the doctor, which is in the trailer, that I actually thought was pretty funny. And I actually liked John Cleese in his little small role. John Cleese is a legendary actor and he does good here. Also, the score of the movie and the New York location is very heartfelt, so it definitely has that whole New York feel to it, and the style of it is also very funny. And this is a very well fast-paced film. It wasn't boring as such, and it's not very dull either. That being said, Clifford the Big Red Dog, the movie, it does have its shortcomings, and of course, when you get into the uncle side things, I get his whole story, but I didn't think Jack Whitehall was that interesting as a character, to be honest. I felt like you could have had it for Emily Elizabeth, she's staying at home with the dad, if they wrote the dad into this from the cartoons. In the movie, you're making this the uncle, and it's not really as interesting as it should be. And also, you do have the whole cliche with Emily Elizabeth being the outcast, so you just have to accept it for a kids movie. But with kids movies, it's alright to want a little bit better. There are some moments of humor that I didn't really laugh the most at, which is also another issue. I think some of the humor is at times is not very well handled. And when you get into the villain of the movie and his plan to use Clifford for their company, not as interesting as it should be. And also, I will say this now, comes a point in the movie where I just feel like there are some actors and there are some decisions they made, like, okay, that's a little on the nose, but it's a kids movie, so you definitely do have to take this into account. That is a kids movie. But I will admit, Clifford the Big Red Dog, 2021, it's okay. It's okay. I did not hate it. I didn't love it. I'm just in the middle of it. It's a kids movie. I will probably watch it again on Paramount Plus. It is a fast-paced movie. It is a rainy daytime western too. So if you are a Clifford the Big Red Dog fan, you probably won't like it, but I think you will enjoy it. So I will give Clifford the Big Red Dog some credit for actually being the good and trying to do something with this. And I will give it, you can say watch it on Paramount Plus. It's streaming. Those are my thoughts on Clifford the Big Red Dog. So what did you guys think of it in the comment section down below? Did you like the movie? Did you hate it? I know there's a lot of people out there who's ripping this movie to shreds on the internet. I'm not one of them. I'm actually very neutral about it. All my social media links are in the description box down below. If you'd like to send money to my Cash App, you can do that as well by emailing me and DMing me privately. All my social media links are in the description box down below as well. Also, be sure to like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel and get notified for more stuff like this because it does help with the channel algorithm. And I'll see you guys in the next video.